Yo, what's going on, YouTube and Kick? As we get the stream going, W's in the chat. Alright, let me get this published around Discord. Let everyone know we are live. Alright, there it is for YouTube. For Kick. Alright. Chat. We are good to go. Let's get these lights dimmed down. Alright, let me get the chat up here. There we go. There's a Kick chat. Let me find the old YouTube chat. Alright, there we go. But no, excuse me. But anyways, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of various stuff on this channel. It's basically the niche channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. Also, you new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. But yo, what's going on, YouTube and Kick? How's it going? Hey, what's going on, Corey? How you doing? How's it going, bro? How's it going? Yeah, things are going pretty good with me. You know, just hanging there, chilling. You know, trying to chat. I'm trying to get back into, you know, the streaming days. You know, it's time I get back into doing them. But what's going on, chat? Alright, anyways. I suppose we should crack open the Dew. Because, you know, warm Mountain Dew doesn't taste good. It's better when it's cold. Might as well crack it open while it's still cold. Let's crack this bad boy open. Cheers, YouTubes and Kick. Alright. There we go. Well, it looks like not a lot of people are online. Everybody's probably all offline. But man. Yeah. Chat, you know, chat, I've been kind of chat, been kind of thinking, you know, been kind of you know, when I was when the cameras were off, I was kind of like brainstorming of like, you know, like a bunch of ideas of like what I can do. You know, I know one of them. Yo, thanks for the follow. You have to be subscribed to my Kick channel to be promoting that. You have to be a you have to be a paid subscription. 99987. You have to be a paid subscription to my Kick channel to be promoting that. Otherwise, it's just gonna get deleted. But anyways, chat. Chat. I was kind of brainstorming of how how I can improve like the channel. I know a lot of you are asking Ian too. Like, I know I haven't been streaming a lot as much too. And I was, and in chat, I was kind of thinking too. Like, all right, a lot of you want to see the streams back. So I'm gonna actually try to bring them back. I'm gonna try to stream more this fall, winter, since there's not really a lot going on. Summer I'm kind of pretty much more like I'm more active like in the summer. I like kind of like doing like outdoor things. So I don't know. Summer, during the summer months there might not be like a lot of live streams. But chat. But this fall winter season, I'm gonna try to get more streams in, and also to chat. For YouTube, I know a lot of you are saying like you want to see more mud videos. Be on the lookout for that. Summer of 2026. Soon as winter can get done. There's gonna be plenty of mud videos, and then they're gonna be, I'm gonna try to make them better. They're gonna be new, improved. I'm not going into the details. I'm not spilling the beans of how. I'm gonna basically improve them, make them better. You'll just have to stay tuned to the channel and wait for the best of summer of 2026. But now, like, when it comes to river videos, I don't know much of river videos. Because that river's kind of getting pretty shallow. So there probably won't be, much. But chat, we'll see, we'll see, what we can, do, Hey, what's going on, Joey? What's going on, Joey? Robbie, how's it going? Diaper full of mud video. How's it going, man? Chat. How's it going? Let's get this going, chat. Alright, 5 watching. See, I have my ice cold dew. That's You already know that's what's up. Yep. Yep. Drinking oh wait, hang on, chat. Remember, label's always forward. Yeah, I got my I'm still sipping on some Purple Thunder. I'm still trying to finish that up. But how's it going? How's your evening going, Robbie? Joey, how's your evening going? Mine's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Thought I'd come on, do a little stream. Chat, you already know. You basically already know the routine. I mean, but man, it's quiet one. Got a lot of lurkers. I wonder who the lurkers are. But man, chat. Not gonna lie, chat. You know what? It kind of actually does. It does feel good to get back into with the daily streams. Chat. It actually feels good. But I know. Yeah, I kind of get a lot of it kind of like bug me, like when's the next stream, like you kind of like chat, like you kind of miss all the daily streams, which I think I'm bringing them back this winter. Playing a whole hour of the coconut song? No. I mean, I Visions, I play it. But you know how YouTube is due to the copyright claims. YouTube kind of will get pretty finicky about that. But otherwise, hey, if YouTube didn't mind, like where I can just constantly play it, and I still get my ad revenue. Hey, I'd probably do it, but the way how YouTube is, they'd be like, oh well, we can't monetize a video because it's copyright content. I mean, now like with Kick probably wouldn't. Kick don't care. But YouTube is kind of pretty finicky. But it's good to hear. But and chat. So quiet. get this going. Let's get this going. Well, I'll tell you what. Right, so share it out. Boost it. Give that algorithm a boost. Give that algorithm a boost. Boost her up. You know. One like equals a boost. One share equals another boost. I know, share around all of your platforms. Get the word out. You know, the only way to fight the algorithm, you know, is just as what they say. One man can't get it done, but if you have a whole army, you can get it done. Yep. You know, tell everyone, tell them to subscribe. You know, tell them to follow me on Kick. We'll be in business in no time, bro. And you know, we got 7 watching, but you know, it's just that basically some people are kind of pretty stingy of chatting. You know, a lot of them like to lurk around, which I kind of get. You know, you're gonna have some. You know, you're gonna have the lurkers. You know, and then the non-chatters, and then you have the chatters. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, technically, you know, you're just lurking around. You know, it still counts as a view. So, I mean, so technically, you're still giving the algorithm a boost. So, I wouldn't really quite say I've fallen off the algorithm. You know, it's still pushing it out. So, I wouldn't quite say that, Roger Cole. But anyways, how's your evening going? How's it going? You know, how's your evening going? Things going all right? Things going all right with you, bro? Yeah, everything's going all right. You know, hey there, chilling. You know, living a dream is what they say, right? You know, chilling, living a dream, bro. But man, not a lot, not a lot online. Everybody must be all offline. And chat. But what's going on? We can have a short stream. We can have a short stream tonight, bro. But it looks like it's gonna be a short one tonight. Not a lot of participation. But let's get it going. There's chat. Chat. I didn't wait for it. Wait for it, chat. Hang on. Chat. I think I sense a do burp coming up. Maybe. But as your vision says, do you have a topic to chat about? Not really. I just want to, this is just open chat. Just kind of, talk with the fans a little bit. Hey, Vic, how you doing? Man. With the long yep. Yeah, I haven't really been doing those long yelps as much anymore. I don't know. I haven't really been doing much of them, but how's it going, Vic? How's your evening going? How's your evening going? How's your evening going? That house tour. Well, right now I can't. I don't have the equipment to go mobile. So pretty good, just chilling like a rock star. That's what's up. That's what's up. Chilling, living the dream. As always, Same here. Same here. Same here, Just a living a dream. You already know. Oh, pumpkin to carve? No. 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 I should actually do that. Speaking of that once. Should probably try to get myself a little pumpkin. Just try to carve it once. I gotta get like the the carving tools though to actually carve one. But am I doing it for Halloween? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I don't know. I might stream. Nah, it probably won't be, no. But I'll figure something up. It'll probably be just here my studio. My favorite someone's house. Trees. Nah, bro. It's kind of, I don't know. I think that's kind of a little childish, though. I suppose that would probably work. Two visions. Just use a standardized house knife and a spoon. I suppose that probably could work. But what do I do? What do I do when the cameras are off? When I'm not streaming? Just pretty much just relax. Sometimes I'll watch a couple movies on Tubi. No, he didn't, Roderick. He didn't use no, bro. I hardly doubt he did it that way. Yo, Lantern. How's it going? Spamming the W's. W's in the chat. How's it going, bro? How's it going, bro? How are things going? There's a little burp. Feel like chat. I feel like a Mountain Dew burp is coming up, but some reason I don't know what the deal is. But some reason I don't know what the deal is, but some reason it seems to be delaying. Let's see, everybody's saying hi to Lantern. Burp it up, boy. Jeez. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like one was supposed to come up, but some reason I don't, like I said, I don't know what the deal was. It just seems like now she's delaying there. But what's up with that? Maybe. Starlight. Yep. Man, chat. But yeah, I gotta. I know some are kind of saying too, like I know chat. Well, I haven't been really much in this singlets. I mean, I know a lot of you kind of like those videos. Maybe chat. Maybe I should do it. Maybe one of these days. Maybe I should maybe I should do a stream and in the singlet. I know. I think chat. It's like a disco in here. Yeah, pretty much, almost. Yep. Pretty much. Another diaper video. But yeah, get a little disco ball. Yeah. Chat. I probably could. I probably could actually try to get a little disco ball. Because actually, there is a way I can hang it. Right on the ceiling. I don't think you can see that. Chat. Nah. I don't think you can see it. But, I don't think you can see it. Right up here. Right here. There's like a little hook in the ceiling. So I could probably hang it from there. Myself a little disco ball. Bro, that would probably bring a little more. That would bring some more light, probably. Jazz the studio up a little bit. That would be pretty epic. But I don't know. What do you think, chat? I don't know, chat. Tell you what, chat. I'll kind of think about that. Okay. Depending on the cost, but me, chat. I'm always trying to figure ways to get my little YouTube and Kick Studio looking nice. Yeah. Chat. Why are we just getting like little... What's up with these little do-burps? Bro. I guess we're just getting little do-burps. Basically, chat. I don't know. What's up with that? Burp fart. Yeah. Must have been you, Lantern. It must have been you. You mentioned it, so you dealt it, so had been you. You must have. Just need some floor walls and ceiling. Yeah. Just getting it with his pumpkin. No, I mean it's. I don't really need much of them like sound panels. I mean it's pretty quiet, and plus now that's the thing too with this microphone too. It's supposed to cancel out like background noise. So it kind of gets very quiet in here. But no. Yeah, he does some farting videos, Lantern. He's got like he's like got that like little pooter. What they call it. I've watched a couple of his videos. I don't really watch him as much anymore like I used to. But I've seen a couple of his videos. Not as much as like I used to. But and let's get this going. Let's get this stream a rockin' a rollin'. Let's get this stream a rockin' and a rollin'. Let's get this stream a rockin' and a rollin'. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Hey, hey. $2 super chat, Joey, for that. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, yeah, it is Halloween week. It is Halloween week. Yeah. Do anything special, Lantern, for Halloween? You probably won't. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing though, too, chat. Chat. Alright. Alright, chat. Chat, let me ask you a question. Like, alright. So, when is the best time for you to start listening to Christmas music? Right after Halloween or after Thanksgiving? What's your chat? What's your take on that? When is the best time for listen to Christmas music? Right after Halloween or after Thanksgiving? I say right after, right after Thanksgiving. I say we have Thanksgiving first, and then after Thanksgiving, which would be that Friday after Thanksgiving, then then we can start talking about Christmas and getting the holiday music out, but not until after Thanksgiving, But see if you see, but that's the kind of thing. Like, chat. Who remember back in the day? All right, you were basically able to like find like Thanksgiving decorations, right? Nowadays, you walk into your local store, like Walmart, Target, let's say, or wherever you get your holiday decorations. Remember back in the day, they always had like Thanksgiving decorations, right? But nowadays, it's like you walk in the store, it's like you don't even see it. It's basically, it's kind of basically almost seems like, okay, we have Halloween. After Halloween is over, we skip Thanksgiving and go right into Christmas. You ever kind of notice that, chat? You ever kind of like notice that, chat? Like, see, I say it's like, like after Halloween. No, we have Thanksgiving. We got to go through Thanksgiving first before we, start talking about, Christmas and all that. But Sir Vic says, Landon, you ever watch some horror movies? I've been actually watching a couple on Tubi. Tubi has some pretty good ones. Yeah, that's that is true, Visions. That is true. That is true. He does. Yeah. That is true. That is true. No lie about that. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, I think there's even a chat. I think there's like I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of the Christmas song. But in the song, I know there's one of the lyrics. One of the lyrics was like, "I wish it can be Christmas all year." I don't know the name of that song. I know there's a Christmas song that one of the lyrics is, "I wish Christmas can be here all year round." But yeah, I mean, now I don't know about that. Like having like, Christmas all year round. Like, nah. But like one time a year is, good enough for me. One time a year is good enough for me. Yeah. Oof, man, chat. Getting a little quiet. A little too quiet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's get this party. There we go, chat. There's part of that burp that I think it was coming. That long burp that was supposed to come up, but it kind of basically, chat, broke up into like sections, like one of like the real chat. It wasn't like the real long ones, but I don't know. I guess chat. I guess it is what it is. That's all right. This is what they say, chat. This is what they say, chat. You can't cry over spilt beer. Or should I say, since I drink Mountain Dew, you can't cry over spilt Mountain Dew. If you get my drift on that. Little joke there, chat. One of my little jokes. But ooh, there we go, chat. There it was. See, chat. I knew one was coming. I just did. There was that do burp. I knew one was coming. I just couldn't tell when. Look at that, chat. She just randomly came up. I knew one was coming. I mean, we've got a couple of teasers there, but there we go, chat. Finally got one in. There we go. Have I ever farted in a jar? No. No, I have not farted in a jar. Fart in a jar and then seal it up. There we go. Chat. There we go. There's a little challenge. What you do is basically fart in a jar, seal it, make sure it's tightened up really good. Wait for 10 years, and after 10 years, grab that jar and open up. See if it still smells fresh, like a fresh fart. Do the under there challenge. What's that, Joey, with the numbers? 5-pound burger? That's a pretty big burger. I mean, well, I don't know how. Okay, like, chat. How would you actually compare that? Like, all right, a 5-pound burger compared to the Wendy's T-Rex burger. Which I've actually done that. I've actually did the Wendy's T-Rex. Yeah. Chat, I should maybe do that once. Chat, what would you think of that? All right, chat. What would you chat, what would you basically think of that? All right? Like basically if I do a stream, okay? I like basically stream. But see, here's the thing. In the stream, I basically react to like a lot of my like really old videos. I'm like saying like going back from basically around when I just basically like started out as being a YouTuber. What do you think of that YouTube and Kick? I know Kick, you can't really see a lot of my YouTube videos. I mean, you have to kind of go on YouTube to see them. But yeah, I do a lot of epic Kick. I do a lot of epic stuff. But I mean, I can be able to like share them. In the stream. What would you think of that YouTube and Kick? Chat. Let me know. That'd be pretty epic. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do. That would be fun. But I don't know if we can see the video you're reacting to on screen. Oh yeah. You'll be able to visions. I have that all set up in here in the OBS. Yeah. I'll have to see what I can do. Bro, I think that would be pretty epic. I think that would be pretty epic. Oh, that would be pretty epic. Man. Chat. Ooh. Oh, look at that, chat. Now we're getting some of the do burps. See, like I said, chat, I knew one was coming. Just couldn't exactly pinpoint when it was gonna come, but there we go, chat. There we go. Can Crush, gotta love them Can Crushes. Yeah, love them Can Crushes. Yeah, love them Can Crushes. Can Crush. Wow, that makes sense. But you know, chat, this is what I'm kind of thinking. Alright, chat. For on how, alright, chat, before, yeah, I'm gonna get ready to close the stream out, but chat, just one quick thing, before we close the stream out, alright, what do you think, like, I've been kind of thinking too, alright, doing this for Halloween, alright, because I think I'll like, even too, like, put a single on, but I think I have a glow-in-the-dark one, but basically, chat, I basically just stream, like, right here, in the dark, you know, with no lights. Basically, the only thing is that all you would see glowing is just basically the microphone. What would you, chat, what would you think of that? What would you think of what would you think of that, chat? Put some W's in the chat if you think that would be pretty epic. You know, I'm kind of thinking about doing this for a little Halloween stream. But all right. But anyways, chat, the can is crushed. Bar light is off. Astronaut light is turned off. Lights are turned back up. So you know what that means. It's time to put the stream down in the books. But as always, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. If you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more of the live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of various stuff on the channel. It's basically the niche of the channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. Also, you new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Alright, again, love you YouTube, love you Kick, you guys rock, you guys are awesome, again, thanks for all the support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, let's make it to 5,000 subscribers. Hit that like button, help the YouTube algorithm, show YouTube, let's get these videos and streams up on top. You new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Bye.